What's up guys, Mr. Orange here, and I'm back with another video, and today we're doing what's it called? The Chromatic Odd of Candles and Roses. Basically NAHIDA's birthday. I'm so happy we get to see her again. I miss NAHIDA. She's one of my favorite ARCHONs. Love her so much. She's so dear to my heart. Ooh, I just can't. Ooh, I can't wait. We gotta start it right now. Where is it? I hope she's been doing well, and it'd be good to see everybody again. Dia, Alhytham, Kabe, Candies, maybe Sino. I love this game, man. I'm still mad about the Act 2 ARCHON quest. I mean Act 3 and 4 because I didn't have my mic on, so you didn't hear my reactions. So I'm still upset, but we're gonna move on. Oh, Kale, Tignati, Dia, and Candice.
Hey, Tighnari and Kale are over there. And Dia and Candice are with them. Let's go say hi.
Oh, the voice actor's still going on. Okay. Everyone good with their assignments? Then let's get this show on the road. Oh, and again, please be careful. The last thing we want is for her to find out about our plan. Don't worry about that. Mercenaries can keep it secret, like our lives depend on it. Oh, this is gonna suck, bro. I have to speak for all of them, bro. I'm not sure about this scenario. It's quite that extreme. You know what I mean, Candace. It's just a figure of speech. I'm still kinda nervous. It's not that I'm scared. I'll let something slip. It's just what if she suddenly shows behind me without warning?
Hey there! What are you guys talking about?
Yeah. Nothing. I swear. I didn't know anything. You don't know. I'm not hiding anything. You're definitely hiding something. Just tell us. Cat's already out of the bag. Calm down, Kale. At least check who it is before you freak out. Traveler, Paimon, fancy seeing you here. Great to see you all. Oh, see you too. You scared me half to death. Just when I lost focus in class. Oh my, Wes, I gotta stop doing that. Are you here for this? Oh, actually no. I could go back. I keep forgetting I could do that. I was here too. You scared me half to death. Just like when I lose focus in class, and Master Tighnari suddenly shows behind me, but even scarier. Are you here for the Sosaru's festival? Man, that sucks.
Yep, festivals are always so fun. It seemed like the perfect time to come back and hang out with all of our friends.
It's gonna be like this for the whole quest, man. This one is extra special. I heard from Master that the Academia is planning a grand celebration for the Dendro Archon. Perhaps it's a small attempt to make amends for their past behavior.
Guess we came at the perfect time. A grand celebration calls for even more good food and fun than usual.
And she deserves it, man. She deserves all the love and care.
But what were you gossiping about just now? Paimon heard something about a secret.
Over here, you two. I'll explain everything in private. We're preparing a birthday surprise for the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, a birthday surprise?
Yo, look at Aether's face, dog. Let me get that. It was yes, I did actually. Oh, whoa, that face, Candice. Gotta get that too. Oh well, it's just something that occurred to me while talking with Dingyazar. Oh, Dingyazar too. I missed her. The Civilization Festival always seems to follow the same formula, so I figured a change of pace might be nice. Dingyazar liked that idea, so did the others. So he got the ball rolling pretty quickly. But if you want this to be a surprise, the fewer the people who know, the better. We're dealing with the god of wisdom here. A single step out of, or a slip of the tongue is enough to spoil the whole thing.
Yeah, that all makes sense. So, do we have to keep talking like this until the festival ends?
Look at either, bro. Ahem. So anyway, we only asked a few of our friends to help out, since they happen to have some free time.
So what exactly are you planning?
Well, we heard the Danger Archon lost Candy, so you want to take advantage of that. What's up? Planning a birthday meal after the carriage parade. So we'll have a half the Miwa feast as well. I think that's how you say it. We lost most of the specifics to Kave right now. Oh, we left most of the specifics to Kave right now. All we really need to do is purchase the food and decorations. Is there anything we can do to help?
Yeah, put us to work! Now that we're in on the plan, we should do something to contribute!
Hey Candice, weren't you looking for someone to help you with that shopping? Yeah, I've been in the desert so long, I'm worried I wouldn't be able to be the best judge of goods around here. We can help with that. As long as it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. We're more than happy to help.
Hey, seems like you're really learning your manners, Paimon. I'll be happy to take you up on that offer then. It's settled. Tignari will book the venue. Design and I will take care of the decoration, and you three on food.
Ooh, so exciting! This is gonna be the best birthday surprise Nahida could ask for! Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot. Gotta keep it a secret.
I'm gonna do first gift. Give her surprises. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I love this song so much, man. Look at her, man. I'm whispering is because everyone in my house is sleeping, so I'm gonna try to be quiet. It's like early next day. It's like 3 o'clock right now, so I'm trying to get it in before I have to go to work in a couple hours. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. And the thing is, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this on English, the voice in English, since you can't even there's no voice actors, so I'll just be speaking the whole time. So I don't know if you guys want that or not, but I don't know, I'm gonna see how I feel, because doing all the voices kinda, you know, but hey, if I don't like it, I'm just gonna switch to Japanese. Anyway, let's continue.
Oh, there's all kinds of delicious scents in the air today. The sea breeze in Port Ormos isn't even enough to cover them up.
This is the final stop of the carriage parade. So many of the vendors decided to set up their stalls in advance. The city is a lot more lively than usual. The same goes for our village. Everyone's doing their part to make this a truly unforgettable Sub-Zero festival.
Well, with all these vendors, there's no way we're going back empty-handed. Just leave the haggling to us.
All right, then. Let's. What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm fine. No, yo, not this thing again, bro. Not this. Four. Not this thing again, bro. Sorry for making you worry. Let's go to the store and place an order.
Welcome! What can I get for you today?
We'd like to place an order for the Sub-Zero Festival. Can you have them ready for the pickup after the parade?
Ah, no problem at all. What'll it be?
We'll take 3 orders of the mozzarella cheese balls, potato boats, and curry shrimp, and 10 orders of panipara. Wait, panipuri? Panipuri.
One sec. Let me jot this down. Potato boats, panipuri. All right. We'll have that ready as scheduled. That's a fairly sizable order.
Well, that shawarma looks delicious. Does that mean we can expect a discount?
Of course. Let me see. That should come to 29,000 mora, but you can have it for 26,000. How's that sound?
Ooh, that's a big discount. What about 20,000?
Huh?
Yo, I gotta get this straight. She really went for it.
Ah, that's a bit tricky. We're going to be fairly busy that day, and we're setting aside all these ingredients for your order.
What if I add five orders of samosas? Would that help lower the price?
Well, in that case, the most I can offer is 20% off.
Great, we'll take it. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Thank you for your order.
So it turns out Candice is way better at haggling than us?
Well, that's game. Oh, and one more thing.
Oh, something you wanted to add to your order, miss?
No, I just wanted to remind you, keep an eye on the fire you got going there. If you let it burn too long, it could be a safety hazard.
Oh, thanks for your concern, but I replaced the charcoal earlier today, so it should be...
Whoa! There's so much smoke!
Oh.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, thanks. It's just... that was so strange.
Was it the wind generator?
It's certainly possible. I had a similar problem not too long ago. I thought switching to this one would fix the issue, but...
We can look into the true cause of the problem a bit later. What matters now is that you're alright. Need any water? I got some on me.
I'm all right. It seems like you got a good eye, miss. Just wish your warning came a little earlier. Probably could have avoided this scenario entirely. In any case, I'll definitely fix the stove today, so don't worry about any delays.
Take your time. Your health and safety are most important. I'll just leave the deposit here.
Sounds good. See you soon.
That was a close call. Good thing you're fast on your feet, Candice.
How do you know something was wrong with the stove? I guess you could call it a gut feeling. It's hard to describe.
Well, where should we go next? Preferably somewhere without any fire hazards. Paimon's still a little traumatized by what happened.
Let's go buy some fruit. We need to make the candy.
Sounds good. It's been a while since we had the chance to shop at Port Ormos. Maybe we can pick up some other things along the way. Let's see. The fruit stand should be that way. Candice, are you okay?
What's going on, bro? Watch out!
Huh?
Are you okay, little one?
I'm fine. Thank you, miss.
What happened?
That crate came out of nowhere. Luckily, Candice saved that little girl before she got hit.
Where are your parents, child?
They're at the tavern by the harbor. But I got bored, so I came out to play.
You're safe now, little one. Just be careful next time.
Go back to your parents now, child.
Okay.
Whose crates are these?
They're mine.
How many times have I told you not to leave heavy objects by the road? When are you gonna learn?
I'm sorry. It's just... we ran out of storage on our latest shipment.
And?
Nothing. I'll take care of it right away. I won't do it again.
Thank you, everyone. I should have been keeping a closer eye on everything. It's lucky you were here, Miss Candice. I really don't know how things would have turned out otherwise.
It was nothing. Don't blame yourself, Sheriff. I understand how difficult it is to look after a whole nation, a whole region. Still, with the festival coming, we need your vigilance more than ever.
I always feel like I could use an extra pair of eyes during Sabzura's season. I appreciate the reminder, Miss Candice. Anyway, you were probably in the middle of something, so I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the festival!
That was some quick thinking, Candice. It was like you leapt into action before the crate even started to fall.
Like you knew what was gonna happen all along. What's going on? Actually, I did see something. I saw the crate fall before it happened.
Wait, you mean you saw the future?
Yeah, something similar happened with the stove. I saw what was about to happen. The Eye of Prophecy is actually real? I don't think it's really to my Amber Eye. Well, it's never shown me any kind of strange phenomena. But ever since this morning, I've been seeing things that don't match with reality, and and after a few seconds, they actually come true.
Have you told anyone else about this?
Not yet. I still haven't determined if the true power of the prophecy, if it's the true power of the prophecy, and I don't want to make everyone worry. Why did you come? Why did it come out so suddenly? And does something happen? So does something in the morning? Nothing out of the ordinary, really. I prayed to God, made my plan for the day, and went to meet my friends. Oh, dude, if I had to think of something, I did buy this gem along the way.
Whoa, it's beautiful!
There's something about it. So you sense it too. The gem contains traces of unusual elemental energy. I only brought it because it piqued my interest.
Could the gem be the source of the visions?
It's certainly possible. Here, try it for yourself. Maybe you'll see something as well. I don't think anything happened. So it doesn't just work for anyone. Perhaps there's some kind of triggers addition, or could it be because of my connection to lore? I don't want to get this wrong. Lore Alem Ahmar.
Maybe we could ask the others.
Everyone's busy preparing for this festival. I really don't want to trouble him with something so trivial. Candies, I don't think that's trivial. I'm not gonna cap to you. Luckily, I don't have too many responsibilities over the next few days, so I can investigate on my own. It's part of my duty as a guardian. We can help too. Even better, having your company it's like sitting around a bonfire with trusted companions, and your presence puts people at ease. Alright, let's finish our shopping first, then we can investigate the gym. At the very least, we should ask around the merchant circles for information on its origin.
Speaking of merchants, Paimon can think of someone who's always in the know. Although getting information out of her is definitely gonna cost us.
Do you mean Dory? I heard people talk about her in our village before.
Yep, that's the one. But she's pretty touchy when it comes to Mora, so it's best not to haggle too much.
Purchase the fruits on the shopping list. The vendors tell you where to find Dory. Here are the goods you asked for as promised. All of the best quality, I assure you. Can I interest you in any of my new offerings before you go? Oh man, I wish I... No, we'll see you around then.
Dory!
Oh, if it's my two most valuable customers and Miss Candice, now that's getting interesting. What brings the Guardian Aria village to my neck of the woods? All my business in the desert is strictly above board, I assure you. You misunderstand, Miss Dory. We're just here for some information. Oh, you're on the market for some intel. Well, you come to the right place. I love dealing in information. It's easy to carry and even easier to hike up the price. Which is also very reasonable, of course. I bought around a particular gem this morning. I haven't the name of the merchant who sold it to me. I want to ask the merchant about the craftsman who got this gem and where they got their ore. So you're looking to track them down. An easy job. It'll come at a hefty price though. Well, we don't necessarily have to track it down, that specific person. If you have a way of obtaining the information that I seek, Miss Story, I would be happy to compensate you for all those services as well. I can find the person, no problem, but it's not as lucrative. I have a few connections who work with the gemstones, so I'm better off charging them for the information directly. Yo, look at her, bro. She's scheming. Stay scheming, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That smile is a lie. Well, now you're just asking the impossible. These kinds of things tend to be trade secrets. It won't be easy to get that information, even for the great Lord Samia Bay. Lord Samia Bay. Just name the price. Yo. Look at this smile, bro. No way. If you insist, now let's see. That's the cost of the travel, and I guess I have to buy like about 200,000 more.
Yikes, that's steep.
That exceeds our budget, I'm afraid. Can you go any lower? Well, ARCHON has done done me a few favors in the past, so I think we can strike a deal. Why don't you make me an offer? How about 50,000 more? Yo, her eyes, bro. Excuse me? That's even more aggressive than back at the market. Something wrong? That's usually the going rate for this kind of intel in the desert. Impossible. I wouldn't be able to put food on the table at that rate. Can't do it. Nope. What a shame. How about 30,000 more then? That's even lower, you psycho. 30,000 more plus food, shelter, and security detail whenever you're in our village. 30,000 more plus food, shelter, and security detail whenever you're in our village. I'll even throw in a few tax exceptions as well. How does that sound? Our village certainly has promising business opportunities. Securing the possession of a local guardian isn't actually a bad trade. Shh. I'm not the only one profiting from this deal, though. I recently made an offer so our village could benefit from my business area too. What a scary woman. Alright, after some reflection, I decided to forego all profits for this venture. 30,000 it is. And now, I know people call you number one merchant in Samira. Your generosity is truly unmatched. Of course. You're an esteemed client, Miss Candice. I stand more to gain from your friendship more than anything else. So who cares about the more lies? If that's the case, then... And by that, I mean we landed a perfect price. 30,000 as agreed. Just gonna have to treat my gym contact to 500 more of food stall instead. I really have to go to my way to get this detail, so I need some time. Why don't you come back tomorrow? Of course, Miss Uncle. Thank you, Miss Dory. Really huge help. Orange, you only just made it back to Samaritan. Why don't you take some time for yourself? I'll handle the rest of the orders.
Really? Paimon feels kind of bad, though. We didn't turn out to be much help.
Don't say that. I dragged you into my personal investigation. I should be the one apologizing. It was nothing. Don't worry about it. Noble, as always. May the gods protect you, Orange. Well, and you, Miss Dory. Safe travels. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep. Take care.
Candies, you're here! Have you seen Dory?
She just left. I got here early and she already started doing business, so we wrapped up things right away. She left the city as soon as I handed her the travel permits and tax waiver I promised.
Wow, she sure didn't waste any time. So, how'd it go? Did she tell you where the gem came from?
Yes, according to the local gem merchants, the ore was retrieved from a nameless ruin in the desert several months ago. The ruin is in very poor condition. Even the writing on the walls is nearly impossible to read. Dory mentioned something even more concerning, though. Apparently, the craftsman made another gem just like this one.
So there's two?
Yes. The ore had a crack down the middle, and the craftsman believed it would be impossible to repair, so they turned it into two gems instead.
So where's the other gem now?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. If the gem truly provides the power of foresight, the consequence could be detrimental in the wrong hands. Funny enough, I heard a caravan was robbed just this morning in a remote part of the desert.
You think it's related to the other gem?
I can't say for sure, but I do know only small-scale caravans or ones carrying important goods travel on remote paths like that, and their routes are highly confidential. So what you're saying is, whoever attacked the caravan was able to predict its exact location. Yes, it's certainly possible.
Sounds like we need to investigate the site of the robbery. But what about the preparations for the Sub-Zero's festival?
DS said we could meet up with everyone later. If we hurry, you should be able to get back in time. Of course, if we have other plans, please don't feel obliged to come with me.
Hey, we're in this together. There's no way we're backing out now.
Let's head out. I should have known you would say that. Thank you for all your help. Okay. Private future site, huh? That's pretty, And only a stone could do that. We should keep that stone. I'm not gonna cap. When are we gonna see Nahida? I thought this was like her quest.
The wind rises. Behold!
I believe the robbery took place not too far from here.
Wow, we really are in the middle of nowhere.
Orange, Paimon, over here. Do you sense that? I sense a trace of elemental energy. Exactly. Many among the desert tribes are capable of wielding elemental energy. The same is true for eremites. Some use the power to attack caravans and earn some quick mora.
Wait, are those broken planks over there?
Yes, all that's left of the transport wagon, I would imagine. Strange, the wood looks charred. Was there an explosion? I see traces of inactivity over there. Let's follow the road and see what we can find. Damn, the traces are pointing that way. Let's go up. They run fast, even though they're just jogging like I am.
I can't believe this. We made sure to pick a remote path and we still got ambushed.
Excuse me, sorry for the interruption.
Ah! Who's there?
I'm Candies, the guardian of our village. I'm trying to learn more about the robbery that took place this morning.
Guardian? Calm down. I think we're safe. Pretty sure stealing's not in a Guardian's job description. Oh, yeah. Right. Don't mind him. Some of our guys are still on edge after the robbery this morning.
I can sympathize, of course. There's no need to be nervous. Although, is this where you plan to set up camp? Caravan Rebot isn't far, you know.
The robbery took everything from us. We can't just let that slide, so I'm taking my men to confront them and get back some of what they stole at least.
I would caution against that, especially when it looks like you're low on rations as it is. In the desert, impulsivity and overconfidence could be fatal. What was it that you were
Hazardous
transporting?
materials.
Excuse me?
For the love of... You can't just say that. Listen, it was just some firecrackers and fireworks. That's all.
But that's what the crates had written on them.
They're fireworks. What else would they be labeled as? Perishable goods? Ugh, just ignore him, please. As you can see, some of my guys aren't particularly bright. If the guards at Caravan Rebot hear of this, we'll get questioned all over again.
So the char marks on the planks are from fireworks. And where were you sending these stores goods?
To some tribal camps in the desert. Everybody's looking to celebrate with the Sub-Zero's festival coming up. Even small businesses like us got a share of the orders. Mostly the long-distance transports that no one else wanted.
I see. Could you describe the robbery to us?
Well, it was like this. We had just set out on the remote path when...
A web of thorns and vines suddenly blocked our way.
Vines?
What? No, why would there be vines in the desert? Our wagon got stuck in the sand. That's what happened. I'm sure it was a trap. After that...
Bombs started falling from the sky.
This dude was about to get punched.
Bombs?
Ugh, just stop talking. That robbery messed you up more than I thought. Don't listen to his nonsense. He's just a bit shaken up by what happened. Anyway, as we were trapped, the bandits started firing rockets at us, which made a lot of the fireworks go off. In the middle of all the chaos, they ran off with the rest of our stuff.
Did you see what they looked like?
No, we couldn't really see anything. There was sand everywhere, and we were more preoccupied with getting out alive. Although, I did notice that one of the bandits had this green stone.
Did it look anything like this?
Yes, exactly like that. I just couldn't make sense of it. If you already have something that valuable, why go after our cheap firecrackers?
Unless the hazardous materials were targeted for some other reason. Alright, I think I understand the situation. Thank you for your concern, your cooperation. I will still urge you to head to Caravan Reba and report the incident. For your own safety, don't let your anger lead you to do something foolish.
Well, all right. We'll just take another quick break before we head over.
Good, let's go. Alright, we should be out of earshot. So what do you think, Orange? I'm not sure about their goods. I'm not sure about their identity. Yes, I feel the same way. Their leader was clearly hiding something. I think we can safely say those weren't some simple fireworks shipments. And now, whatever hazardous materials they were transporting have fallen into another hands of a group of bandits.
So one group of bad guys attacked the other?
It's very possible. Our biggest concern right now is the group that currently has the goods and what their goal may be. And this Cereals Festival is coming up. I see what you mean. Their messages were precise and effective. It's very clearly they're exploiting the visions granted by the gem. The situation could even be even more precarious than we thought. I don't think we should hide this any longer. Let's head back to Caravan Reba and explain the situation to the guards. Rest here for now, you two. I'll be back as soon as I've spoken to the guards.
Hyman hopes the Sub-Zero's festival doesn't get ruined. Things are turning out to be more complicated than we expected.
Oh? And what things would those be? Sounds like something the General Mahamatra should know about.
Oh, Sino. Wow. Sino's only voice. So Alejandro's sub is, I don't know. Oh, I heard he works for a different voice acting company, so that's why. Okay.
Sino, what are you doing here?
My brother.
I'm here on business, investigating an unusual robbery case.
Wait, could it be the same one we've been investigating?
Sounds like we've been hard at work.
Just doing my duty.
Oh, you.
By the way, I brought something that I think might help with the investigation. Here, have some patisara pudding.
Okay, thanks.
Well, find any clues? They say the proof is in the pudding, after all.
Oh, no way, bro. I should have known he's coming up with a joke. I should have known that. Oh my gosh, this dude, bro. I gotta take a... Man, that's crazy. I know. So stupid.
Did you have to tell that joke with Paimon had a mouthful of pudding? She almost choked.
Very funny. Don't tell me you did all that just to make a joke.
Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Tell me more about this robbery case of yours. I see. So you and Candice already did a preliminary investigation.
Yep, Candice can tell you the rest when she gets back. That merchant group was really suspicious.
All right. You can leave the rest to me. On a different note, do you have any other plans for the day?
Oh, we'll probably head back with Candice. We're meeting up with everyone to prepare for the
Paimon, be quiet.
Super awesome dinner we're planning tonight.
Sino's working quarters aren't too far from NAHIDA's. Did Tainari tell him about the surprise?
Strange. Sounds like you're hiding something from me.
Man, he's good at it. Very perceptive.
What? No, not at all. I'd never do anything like that.
Do you know why henna berries can't tell a lie?
I don't know why.
Why?
Because they're always going to be red straight through.
Yo, their faces, bruh. Good one.
You think so? Then tell me your secret.
Seriously, there's no secret.
Is that so? You're not afraid of ending up like the bass in the lake?
What?
Because they always wind up eating their worms.
Oh, he's gonna keep doing this until we tell him. That is savage. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, who knew being interrogated by the General Mahamatra was this miserable?
Someone's being interrogated? Did I miss something?
Candice! Thank goodness you're back. Please save us.
What happened? It can't be anything too bad if Sino's grinning from ear to ear.
Nice to see you, Candice. The Traveler already updated me on everything, so you can leave the robbery case to me. But when I asked about their plans this afternoon, they started dodging my questions.
Look upon my eyes, bruh. That's afternoon. Aren't we heading to Port almost to work on the surprise?
Candice! It's supposed to be a secret.
That's right. Sino has always been a part of the plan.
What? Why didn't you say something sooner?
Well, once you told me about the case, I realized I might not make it this afternoon. I was going to ask you to tell the group, but you decided to end the conversation.
Seriously? So we had to listen to a couple of Sino jokes for nothing?
Yo, look at Aether, bro. This man is funny. It was 3 jokes, actually. Right. We never told you who was involved. Apologies. That was our mistake.
Well, with that resolved, could you tell the group I've got a case? Oh, and these are the items I was supposed to get. Could you take them back with you?
Sure thing. We've got this.
I would hope so. I just handed it to you.
Yo, this man,
enough
bro.
already.
At the port almost. That man Sino is funny. Straight jokes. They all don't hit. I'm not gonna lie, they all don't hit, but that first one hit. I like that one. Eee, ee, ee.
We're back. Finally free from all those terrible jokes.
I really get to spend some time with Sino outside of work. I'm sure he's just happy that you came back to the Sub-Zero's festival.
That explains why he had all those jokes ready to go, even while on the job. Paimon will never understand how he doesn't give himself a cringe attack.
Cringe attack, yo. Oh my gosh. Ow.
Candice? Did you have another vision?
Yes, I saw 2 people entering the alleyway over there. They seem suspicious. I think they are talking about something dangerous.
Dangerous? Maybe they're the bandits from earlier.
Did you see what they look like? No, unfortunately the visions are very blurry. I could only catch a few words and some vague images.
Then let's sneak up on them. If they're the ones looking to cause trouble during the Sub-Zero's festival, we should catch them in the act.
Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. No, nothing. No, nothing. Secret symbol. Secret signal. Explosion goes off.
Hey, did you hear that? Sounds like they're talking about something
Oh.
dangerous.
Those are the voices, bro. I didn't know that. I was like, what is going on? Let's try to get closer. When passes by on a flower carriage, we'll launch it. Factor in the object's trajectory. Completely foolproof. Stop your planning at once. Huh? Is something wrong? Kaveh, Al-Haytham.
Wait, it's you two? Oh, what kind of terrible plan were you talking about just now?
Sorry.
Something about explosions and the flower carriage?
The connections we made reveal a lot about the mind. The fact that you went to the dark place simply shows the way you think. Honestly, Paimon, what do you think we were doing? We were just discussing the birthday surprise. Not long ago. Man, this would be so great, voice, man. Like I said, that's not it. We have more than just a heartless transactional relationship. You're overthinking the whole thing. It was your theory in the first place. The Marowak disappeared after working for you all this time without anything in return. I think I'm allowed some dramatics. Marowak hasn't come back since I sent out for coffee. Perhaps seeing the underlings at the academia pick up coffee for their seniors taught Marowak something about its own situation. You're saying I treat Marowak like my inferior? I would never! I'm just worried about Marowak and has some sort of awful experience and decided to run away. Maybe something triggered an existential crisis and Marowak became so angry about its mechanical existence and decided to never come back. That's certainly an imaginative conclusion. No, that's impossible. I created Marowak myself. I perform regular maintenance every week. There's no way Marowak will be that heartless. And here you are in Port Amos, telling me all about this when I'm supposed to be working. It's good I ran into you actually. I'm hoping you could take a look at my proposal. Huh. I thought you were confident in your abilities. It's not like that. I just wanted to confirm the route for the flower carriage. Unfortunately, I know nothing about the route for the flower carriage. What? You're not allowed in the festival at all? The academia couldn't convince you to help out? Organizing festivals is not part of my job description. You really think that academia could convince me otherwise? You've got a point. Well, could you at least take a look at the final explosion? Explosion? Yep, the candy tower I designed going to hit the flower carriage at the designated time and explode into pieces and shoot candy in all directions. Not the dangerous kind of explosion, though. It's supposed to look like fireworks. I consulted a bunch of food engineering papers, so it's completely safe. The candy's soft and the packaging is smooth as silk flower fabric. Once I receive the secret signal, Marowak will activate the mechanism from afar. That way, Marowak, is that what you said? Anyway, that way I can make sure the explosion goes off at the right moment in time. Time and place, my bad. And when is that supposed to be? When the Danger Archon passes on the file carriage. Once we receive the signal, we'll launch it. And kaboom! Don't forget to factor in the object's trajectory and humidity level. Already done. The mechanism inside the Candy Tower controls for those factors. The plan is completely foolproof.
Okay, so that's what all this was about?
You hired your mind on us a very different interpretation.
Well, about that.
It's alright. Let me explain. The ability to see the future? That's incredible. Fascinating. You formulated a hypothesis based on your interpretation of the gen's abilities, yet the results fail to corroborate it. Perhaps this calls for a different postulation?
Maybe you could dumb that down a little.
You assume you're seeing the future, but what if you were actually seeing the past? What?
The past?
How? She would be able to stop that box from falling otherwise. Jahandra said this was the second time his wind generator broke down. Medical flavors of that nature come with a predictable sequence. His lack of surprise suggests something similar happened in the past. As for the falling crates, during the busy time of Siberia's festival, people often stack the crates on both sides of the streets, likely leading to similar accidents. Seeing people have private conversations in a secluded place is even more common. So you're saying what happened? So you're saying we just happened to witness events that have occurred already? It's easy for mundane events to appear special. So either you can predict the future and make it deviate off course, or you happen to witness the past. Yeah, the second option seems a bit easier to swallow. And that's not why I brought it up. I was simply trying to offer a change in perspective.
Well, it does explain what we saw.
The conditions, actions required to trigger this power are still unclear. If you plan to investigate further, you should pay attention to these two factors. Speaking of change in perspective, maybe you were the one that scared Marek off. An ingenious thought if Marek and I have never met before. Yeah, Marek should be used to you, especially if I promised to recognize your voice. Something else must have happened.
Kaveh, if Marek is missing, what's that thing coming toward us right now?
Oh. Marek? Where have you been? Beep beep. You went to go look for more coffee beans because the shop was out of stock. Hey, if they're out, they're out. You don't have to go that far. Marek is so persistent.
Candice, something on your mind?
I was just thinking, maybe Mr. Hytham's theory, it makes sense until we factor in the robbery at the desert.
Huh.
Oh, you are here. Something wrong? You look troubled. I'm trying to work through some mysteries. Alright, there's almost time for our meeting. We'll catch up to you on the way. I'm meeting at the house of Diana. See you later.
Yep, bye-bye.
Go gather at the spot. Oh, just around here. Oh, this is really beautiful. nice to finally see you. Nice of you to finally show up. All young and capable, and yet none of you could be here before seniors such as myself. Apologies, Madam Farazan. We got caught up in a discussion. A discussion may be more important than the candy tower. Finding a suitable material for that candy, that was supposed to be a priority, or we might not make it in time for the parade. Well, did you figure that something out? Yes, took several dozen papers, but I got it in the end. Well, at least you young people work fast. Alright, now's not the time to slack off. We need to focus, and we still might not make it in time. You're right. We should leave the other case to Sino. There's not much we can do from here. There's not much we can do from here anyway. Well then, let's get to it. Don't make me order you around like little kids. Oh, Kaveh. You wanted a mechanism to stimulate the parade, right? I finished it. Already? That's amazing. No more difficult than the Haravatat's standard curriculum 100 years ago. Here, let me know if this works. Thank you so much, Madam Farazan. Orange, mind helping me test this out? I need to observe the carriage to make adjustments to the candy tower. Sure. Sure, just leave it to me. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. I already did this. I already did this in the mini game. Hey. 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 Ooh, almost hit that one. Trying to get perfect. I'm almost there, Wes. Almost there. Hey. Perfect score. Oh, not bad. Looks like a successful simulation. Thanks to you two, I already have a pretty good idea of how the tower should look. Alright, now it's time for the production phase. Go ahead and sketch out the design, and we'll deal with the candy part. Where are Kala and Dia? They've been in Miss Dinhazar's house these past couple of days, working on the candy decorations. I'm sure they have it under control.
Oh, wait, now that you mention it, why aren't we meeting in the city? Wouldn't that be more convenient?
Because we'd be right under the danger Archon's nose. It would be too easy for her to run into her. Being further away from Sumeru City means our chances of getting caught are lowered. The last thing we want is for Dungeon Archon to discover the surprise. Oh, let's. How do you do Nahida's voice? Oh, no, that's not a voice. Oh, what's going on here? I thought I just heard my name. Oh, crap. Huh? Copy! Madam Farazan, you call this his design? What possessed you to use that kind of material for the roof? Oh, I... Play along. This design overturned centuries of Sumerian architecture traditions. The Dendra Archon would be devastated if she saw it. Oh, yes, you're right. I mean, just look at the facade. Completely unacceptable. I'm sure you can come up with a new design in a few days, right? Of course. I'll get something to you first thing tomorrow. So it was a conversation about architecture. I think innovation could be a good thing. Don't mind us, Archon. Kabe is an intelligent young man. He just goes overboard sometimes. He really lets his imagination run wild. Don't worry, it's a simple fix. I see. Nothing to worry about. He'll revise the design right away. Alright, if you say so. Still, I'd be happy to take a look at the plans. I might be able to get some pointers. Good NAHIDA, man. Always so helpful. I love this. Love the Archon. I love this Archon so much. I don't know who I like more, her or Farina, man. It's hard, bro. I love them both so much. No. Oh, it's not a good time? Well, about that. They all look extremely uncomfortable. Are they afraid to show me their work or embarrassed to talk about the problem? The plans. Oh, I almost forgot. My friend just has them. That guy's always causing trouble. I'll freshen them in a bit. They're definitely up to something. Nilou. Huh? Save us! Save us now! Look, over there. Ah! Archon! Oh, Nilou, did you need something? Yes, I've been looking for you all over. The folks at Sabar Video, I forgot how to say that, damn it, had some questions about the program for the Series Festival. Oh, then I have it right away. Thank you for coming all this way, Nilou. No, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to pay us a visit. It's no trouble. I had a lot of free time lately. I heard things were getting lively at Port Almost, so I decided to come take a look. Well, I guess we should head back, Nilou. See you all around some other time. Oh, she's the best. Hey. Oh, this is a good fish. I gotta get this.
That was too close.
Sorry for yelling just now, Kaveh. Don't worry, I have nothing but absolute confidence in your design. I don't make a habit of speaking like that to the most capable junior. It's alright, I understand. Oh, Kaveh, by the way. Hop to it, Kaveh. We need those plans. Do I really need to watch you do the revisions to get this done? I'm going. Oh, I just wanted to say, you can always come to me if you ever need guidance or help with anything. Don't worry, Archon. This is all under control. Oh my gosh, she's so cute, bro. I love her so much, bro. Take care, Archon.
Hyman's heart can't take much more of this.
Let's move our meeting to Paris DI. Just in case Port almost was a good choice in terms of location, we forget to factor in the festivities. I guess I meant to say. Should we go now? I think that's the best choice. Kaveh can focus on the designing the candy tower. The rest of us will transport the materials. Don't worry, Kaveh. Don't worry, Kaveh. I'll support you no matter what in the design you come up with. Thanks. Bandle Froston says she doesn't normally yell her genius, but I feel like I just got a glimpse of a true senior researcher. Even though there's nothing senior about her appearance. You say something? Alright, it's decided. Let's meet up tomorrow at Paris DI. Give her sweetness. Alright. Hold on, let's talk to these guys. Kame. We were just acting, but now I can't stop thinking about all the changes I could make to the design. Maybe I need a break from the commissions. Poor Kaveh, getting scolded by the senior like that. I should treat him to a nice meal next time. Should I take a picture? Yeah. Sorry, guys. You know, man, we don't get these kind of things often, man. Actually, why am I so far away? Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's get Kaveh. Can I sit down? Thank you. Alright, it's better. Candice? I hope that Dendra Archon didn't see through us just now. I wish we got the chance to ask her about the gem. Let's see a picture of that. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this. Wow. You know, I'm just gonna take a picture of this area without the traveler. Damn, that's so nice. You're Orange, where you at? I'm right here, stop yelling. Alright guys, how you doing? Orange here. Back with the what'd you call it? We have like, what is it? Yeah, one more day for this. NAHIDA's birthday. And I have to get it done. It's NAHIDA's birthday. I would never miss it. So let's get straight to it. I don't want no talking, no, you know. Let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I changed it to Japanese. I know the I think it's almost over, so I should just finished it out as me voice acting the characters. But I'm not gonna lie, my mouth was dry as hell doing that. No cap, man. I had to drink so much water. I don't know if you guys heard it, like over my mic, but I had to drink so much water, bro. I'm good, man. And I always wanted to try the Japanese voices, so why not? So I hope you guys aren't too mad about that, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm keeping it that way. I'll do Aether's voice in English though. Okay.
いや、そんなこと今まで一度もなかったし。
来る途中ですれ違った可能性は。やあ。って俺、なんでみんな心配そうな顔してるんだ？ニーローさんがまだ来ていないのです。え？ただの遅刻じゃないのか？
それがちょっとおかしいんだ。ニーローはいつも早めに来てた。それにセノがさっきグランドバザールによって彼女に声をかけようとした時、
もうとっくに出かけたと言われた。
で、セノは着いたのにニーローはまだついてないってわけか。はい、だから心配しているのです。
Any progress with the robbery case?
あの日、危険物を輸送するキャラバンを尋問したんだが、貨物が全て奪われた以上、物的証拠は何もない。それにこの件に関してはあいつらも被害者だからな。キャラバンは確かに怪しいが、盗まれた貨物を取り戻すまでは保護という名目で監視を続けるしかない。宝石についても売り手と連絡がついた。もう一つの宝石は砂漠で若い男が買っていったそうだ。
とにかく状況をまとめると、危険物ともう一つの宝石の行方は分からず、ニーローがどこに行ったのかも分からないということだね。
でもなんでニーローが巻き込まれたんだ
？3つの出来事につながりがあるかどうかはまだ分からないけどね。ただその方向で仮説を立てるなら、ニーローの家臣の舞は家臣探査の重要なプログラムだから、
Damn, now Needle's
も
gone.
し
What's
相手
happening?
の目的が家臣探査をめちゃくちゃにすることなら、ニーローがターゲットになる可能性は高い。
旅人キャンディス、早速痕跡をたどろう。ティナリはパルディスディアイに残って、他のやつが来たら状況を説明してやってくれ。
うん。単に急ぎの用事ができちゃったって可能性もあるしね。ここで待ってるよ。
Give her memories.
まずはグランドバザールに行こう。ニーローがどこから出かけたか確認するんだ。
僕が残るから安心して行ってきて。
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, hold on. Where is there a... Okay, yeah, I was right. I guess it sounds so different in Japanese. Yeah, let me get Shalona out of my inventory. I mean my party. Because she's not part of this quest. Why did I have to take this long way around, bro? I could have got here way sooner. My bad.
今日は友達の手伝いに行くと言って早くに出かけたが。
一人でか？どの門から出たか見なかったか？
ああ、一人だったぞ。そうだな、確か北門だったはずだ。
パルディスティアイとは真逆の方向だな。
何かあったのか？こんな肝心な時に冗談じゃないぞ。
ズバイルさん、もしニーローがグランドバザールに戻ったらパルディスティアイの者に伝えてくれないか？
ああ、まあ手が離せない用事ができただけだと思うんだが、とにかく早く向かってくれ。解決したら俺にも知らせてくれるか？
ああ、必ず。さあ行こう。北門を出て誰かに聞いてみよう。
I hope Neil's okay, bro. I hope this quest doesn't turn out sad, bro. It's supposed to be a happy occasion.
ネビダ、今朝ニーローを見かけなかったか？
ニーローさんですか？綺麗な服を着て街の外に行くのを見ましたけど。
街の外？
ええ、あちらの方です。
後を追いかけてる奴はいなかったか？ニーローの様子はどうだった？
いえ、私が見かけた時は一人でしたよ。挨拶もしてくれてとても元気でした。
わかった。情報提供ありがとう。
Ask about Neil's whereabouts along the way.
ちょっといいか？今朝ズバイルシアターのニーローが街を出るのを見かけなかったか？
セモさん、お疲れ様です。ニーローさんなら街を出て橋を渡ってましたよ。橋の向こうで男の人と待ち合わせしてたみたいで。
まさか砂漠で宝石を買ったってやつじゃないよな？
男の顔は見たか？
すみません、さすがに遠すぎて。
そうか。もしニーローが戻ってきたらパルディスティアイに行って俺を探すように伝えてくれ。
かしこまりました。
引き続き進もう。
Follow the clues to find Nilo. Wow, I haven't done this in so long. It feels good, man. I love this feature. Hey. Oh.
手がかりが途切れちゃったな。もう聞く相手もいないぞ。
足跡がいくつかあるようですが、追ってみますか？
いや、足跡が多すぎて方向を間違えてしまう可能性がある。そうだな。
Wait, that figure, it's Old Aranara. Excuse me for a moment, you two.
あ、俺たちはここで痕跡を分析しておく。
もし何か分かったらすぐに知らせてくださいね。痕跡を見る限り左へ行ったようですね。
足跡が多すぎる。もう一度確認してみよう。
Arasaka, it's you.
おい、なんで隠れるんだよ。オイラたち友達だろ。なんでだよ。
He thinks Arasaka would let everything slip by accident. Arasaka, shouldn't say no more.
口を滑らせるな。あ、それよりアランサカは女の子がここを通るのを見なかったか？
Anara with red hair. Anara with a beautiful flower. Well, like a beautiful flower. A red Nara who's pretty, like a Parisara? Yes, Arasaka saw that Nara.
本当か？そいつどこに行った？
She went towards a messy pile of rocks with another Nara, but Arasaka doesn't know them.
ごちゃごちゃした石？
Probably the ruins near the fane of Ashvata. Ashvata?
なるほど。
I think that's how you say
あ
it.
りがとな、アランサカ。
Arasaka is happy to help the kind Golden Nara. Kind Golden Nara has helped Arasaka in the past.
そういや、さっきの口を滑らせるとかっていうのは。
Eek. Arasaka doesn't know anything. Arasaka won't say anything else.
ああ、アランサカのやつ言っちゃったぞ。とりあえずセノとキャンディスに情報を伝えようぜ。
アシュバッタ神殿の方向へ。
地面の痕跡が示しているのと同じですね。
どうやってわかったんだ？
友達からちょっとヒントをもらったんだ。信頼できる情報だってことは保証するぞ。
ああ、信じるよ。
それでは出発しましょう。無事。
またビジョンを見たのか？
はい。でも今回はぼんやりとした声しか。
What did they say?
二人の会話のようでした。気づかれるかもとか、痕跡をたどって追ってくるはずとか。
ニーローの声だったか？
あまりにかすかでそこまでは。
とりあえず廃墟の方へ行ってみよう。ビジョンが見えたということは進む方向は合っているのかもしれない。
Can I teleport? Yeah, let's do that. I feel like fighting those guys. Should be no fighting, man. We're not, it's NAHIDA's birthday, bro. Let's be kind with each other, man.
Probably この辺りだろう。
この辺ってよく砲塔弾が出てくるんだよな。危ない目に遭ってたりしないよな。あそこ。あ、ニーロだ。本当にニーロだぞ。あーい、ニーロー。
遠すぎて聞こえないようだ。
あっちに行こうぜ。
Let's do this. What is going on right now? Dang, being in the summer brings back so many memories, man. We were really thinking about this 2 years ago. That's crazy.
This こんな遠くまで来ることになるとはね。
そろそろ着くのかな。
おや？悪いやつっていうのは僕のことかな？
Sethos.
なぜお前が？
僕がどうかした？
Man, I still didn't do Sino's story quest, so I don't even know like his backstory or anything.
みんなどうしてここに？なんでみんな質問ばっかしてるんだよ。っておいらも今しちゃったけど。騒がしいわね。静かな場所で練習することもかなわないわけ。
Oh, Sarush. No, I know her. Good to see you again.
我がエサンシュとシロフラ。
お前らこの赤フライムと知り合いなのか？
ちょっと誰が赤フラよ。このソルシュは高貴なる彼、霊光の勇者なんだから。こいつは甘露化会で知り合った彼だ。話し方はちょっと変だけどいいやつだぞ。
あれ、セトスさんが身につけているのは。
え、このウジャトの目のかけらのことかい？
もう一つの宝石を買ったのはお前だったのか？
ウジャトの目、そして彼、本で読んだことがあるような。
じゃあ事の経緯はもう分かったのかい？
今は謎かけをしてる場合じゃない。町のみんなだってニーローのことを心配してるんだ。
私？でもみんなには伝言を残したでしょ？伝言？何の伝言だ？
そのようなものは受け取っていませんが。
ラッシュヌのやつ、また寝落ちしちゃったのね。その名前を聞いて分かった気がするぞ。
ラッシュヌって誰だ？
伝言を頼んだカレーだよ。ただあの子はいつも気だるげだから。ちょっと待て、いろんなことが起こりすぎてよくわからないぞ。とりあえず整理しようぜ。まずニーローはどうしてソルシやセトスとここにいたんだ？
それを説明するには、そうだな、ソルシュとの出会いから話そう。
あいつらが来るよ、ソルシュ。欲張りなやつらだわ。この前砂漠で騒ぎを起こしたのってあいつらよね。元気出しなさい。あいつらを懲らしめてやらなくちゃ安心して眠れないわ。じゃあソルシュ、あいつらが通ったら茨で閉じ込めてやるから、後のことは任せたよ。こんなの楽勝よ。恐怖で震えるがいいわ。
なんだ、茨が。ボス、台車が動かない。
え？今よ。
Shuskin brought the power of the NAHIDA fruits to destroy them. Oh, okay. I remember this. I remember this. How do you do this again?
気をつけて、ソルシュ。低く飛びすぎると気づかれるよ。
爆弾だ。空から爆弾が降ってきたぞ。やー、落ち着け。早く台車を押すんだ。
くたばりなさい。
その辺にしておいたらどうだい？
あら、ナンジは何者？
僕はセトス。散歩してたら騒がしい音が聞こえたから好奇心で見に来たんだ。貨物は全部壊したみたいだし、この辺りで勘弁してあげたらどうだい？大騒ぎになったら収拾がつかなくなるからね。
ちっぽけな人間よ。私が誰だか知っているの？
高貴で偉大なるカレーよ。砂漠に君たちを知らない者はいない。まして勇者ソルシュのことなんて言うまでもないさ。
ふう、なかなか見る目があるよね。ま、今日はこの辺にしておきましょう。でも次にこのようなことが起きたら、この霊光の勇者は砂漠の安寧を壊す悪党を許したりしないわ。
その後すっかりソルシュと仲良くなっちゃって、ソルシュにスメールシティを案内してあげたんだ。
お前ってほんと誰とでもすぐに仲良くなれるんだな。ええ、このガイドの仕事は高く評価してあげるわ。実は今回ここに来たのは重要な責務があるからなの。責務？どんな責務だ？通りすがりの者から今はちょうどクラクサナリデビ様の生誕祭の時期なのだと聞いたわ。我ら彼はクラクサナリデビ様の眷属だから、特別な贈り物を用意して差し上げたいのよ。ズルバーン先輩がいろいろ考えた結果、彼の勇者、つまり私が数百年にわたって受け継がれてきた家臣の舞をクラクサナリデビ様に捧げることが決まった。
来る途中で家臣の舞の人選はもう決まってるってソルシュに伝えたんだけど、彼女はニーローさんに会いたいって聞かなくてさ。
会わない方がマシだったわ。今の家臣の舞が昔とこんなにも違うなんて。まあうん百年も受け継がれてきたわけだし、変わっちゃうのも無理ないよな。でも昔の家臣の舞が見られるって聞いたから、ソルシュさんに教えてほしいって頼んだの。だってこんな機会めったにないでしょ。今年の家臣誕祭でこの特別なダンスを捧げれば、宗神様もお祭りに参加する人たちもきっとみんな喜んでくれると思う。そういうこと。私もこの子がいい覚悟をしてるなと思ったから、静かな場所でダンスの練習に付き合ってあげようとしてたの。そういうことだったのか。ずーっと追いかけてきたけど、結局悪いやつなんてどこにもいないじゃないか。みんなナヒーダに自分なりのサプライズを送りたかっただけってことか。
待って待って、例のキャラバンのことを忘れないでよ。あいつらが一体何をしでかしたのかまだわからないんだからさ。
砂漠を破壊する者、おそらく私利私欲のために遺跡や墓を荒らすものでしょう。
だからアール村を通らないこんな偏僻な場所を選んだのか。もしお前に見つかれば。
That's an angle.
恐怖に震えるだけでは済ませませんから。昼間の太陽が懐かしくなるようにして差し上げますよ。
キャンディス、お前急に怖いぞ。
そういえばキャンディスさん、君はもう半分のウジャとの目を身につけてるね。
そうそう、それって一体何なんだ？
キング・デ・シェレトのアフマル様がクラクサナリデビのナヒーダ様に送ったプレゼントだ。
Probably belonged to Greater Lord Bhagavata actually, given what happened to Emerson.
その通りだ。君もその伝説のことを知ってるみたいだね。
ちょっと記憶にあっただけだ。これまで2つの宝石と伝説を関連付けようなどとは思いもしなかった。
ああ、僕も最初はこの宝石がちょっと特別だと思っただけだった。それで商人から買って沈黙の殿に持ち帰った後、多くの文献を調べてようやく確信を得たんだ。初めての家臣誕祭が開かれた時、 キングデシェレトのアフマル様と家臣マリカッタ様はクラクサナリデビ様にサプライズを用意したという。道沿いにキャンディーを残してクラクサナリデビ様を宴会の場所へと導こうと考えたそうだ。不思議に思ったクラクサナリデビ様が湖のほとりまで来ると弦の響く音が聞こえてきた。アフマル様が演奏してたんだ。そしてマリカッタ様は旋律に合わせてしなやかに踊ってたんだってさ。二柱の神様は愛する宗神様がこの偉大なる日に誕生の喜びを感じられるようにと祈り、宗神様に貴重なプレゼントを贈った。三柱が一緒に過ごしてきた素敵な時間を記念するために、マリカッタ様はウリンを守る霊光を、アフマル様はウジャトの目をプレゼントしたという。
しかしカーン・ルイヤの最悪の後、ウジャトの目は失われ黄砂に埋もれていった。
霊光はクラクサナリデビ様によって慎重に作り変えられ、生と死の世界を守り続けた。いつしかそれが散らばって私たち影になるまで。つまりキャンディスが見たのはウジャトの目に記録されたビジョンだったってことか？
初めて手に入れた時は僕も驚いたよ。こんなに時間が経ってもなお伝説のウジャトの目は見たものを記録し続けてるのかってね。その力は特別で、アフマルの民、つまりキングデシェレトの末裔だけがこれと共鳴できる。もう壊れてるけど今もこの中のどこかに過去のビジョンは残ってるんだ。
もしかしてこの前ぼんやりと聞こえた言葉はアフマル様や家臣様のものだったのでしょうか。ウジャトの目の2つのかけらをあなたはどうしたいですか？
キャンディスさんが許してくれるなら2つとも沈黙の殿に持ち帰って保管したい。
ええ、賛成です。
それはクラクサナリデビ様のものなわけだけど、返すつもりはないの？
それはやめておいた方が良いと思います。宗神様が覚えているかどうかはさておき、砕けた思い出には今や悲しみしか残っていないかもしれません。
Rigor of sad memories. As Nahida's friend, I don't want her to feel sad on her birthday.
あなたたちの意図はまだ完全には理解できてないけど、それがあなたたちと我がエッサン氏の決定だというのなら何も言わないわ。それよりさっきからダラダラと喋ってばかりで、これじゃ全然家臣の眉を教えてあげられないじゃない。それもそうだな。何もないって分かったわけだし、帰ってみんなの心配を解消してやろうぜ。
俺も他のマハマトラたちにあのキャラバンの犯罪の証拠を徹底的に調べるよう伝えておく。もし悪事を働いているなら絶対に許さない。
僕はここに残るよ。この辺は魔物が結構多いし、護衛は一人でも多い方がいいだろ。
みんなを心配させちゃってごめんね。ダンスを覚えたら戻ってみんなを手伝うよ。よーく見てなさい。目をそらさないでよ。しっかり私のステップについてきなさい。はい、ソルシュ先生。いい？こう。そしてこうよ。こうしてこう。
言ってあげて。僕がついてるからさ。
Yo, his fit is clean. That's clean fit, man. Sorry guys, I have to do something. Okay, there we go.
逃げ場はないぞ。
やっと戻ってきたか。もう少しで傭兵の仲間たちを呼ぶところだったぜ。
どうだった？大丈夫だ。何もなかったぞ。
We're chilling.
そういうことだったんだね。何事もなくてよかったよ。
そっちはどうだ？サプライズの準備は順調に進んでるか？
カーベは設計図を渡しに来た後、寝に帰ったよ。あの様子じゃ、多分昨日は徹夜したのかも。
あんたたちがいない間にキャンディータワーの枠組みを作ったぞ。
念のため後でもう一度確認するわ。さっきはあなたたちのことを心配しながら作っていたから。
とにかくあとちょっとだ。みんなで力を合わせればすぐに終わるよ。
よかった。フロート車のパレードに間に合いそうだな。
あ、パレードといえば、旅人、一つお願いしてもいい？
Sure, as long as it's something I can do. Anytime.
教令員が各学院の代表者にパレード当日の花の騎士を選ぶよう言ってきたんだ。で、話し合った結果、君が適任だってことになったんだけど、どうかな？
It would be my honor.
よかった。君は宗神様の友達で、スメールを救った英雄でもあるからね。だからみんなは君が適任だと思ったんだろ
う。よろしく頼むぜ。
あんまりプレッシャーをかけないでやってくれ。
そういや、キャンディスもパレードに参加するんだよな。確か演奏って言ってたか？
ええ、ニーローさんのダンスの伴奏を。おお、
おいらまだキャンディスの演奏を聞いたことがないぞ。
お気に召したらいつでも R 村に来てください。眠りにつくまで演奏して差し上げますよ。
You can count on it. Looking forward to it.
そうだ。私からも一つお願いしていいかしら。
Yes, our baby girl. How you
宗神
doing?
様のフロート車の装飾品を作ったんだけど、スラサタンナ聖書に持って行ってフロート車を飾り付けてもらえない？花の騎士がフロート車を飾り付ければ儀式感もより増すと思うの。
My pleasure.
ひひ、そんなの楽勝だぜ。おいらたちに任せろ。
Everyone splits up the remaining tasks. The anticipation for the festival makes for quick work. Before you know it, the sun has set and there are breaks for the night.
やっと終わったぜ。あとはスラサタンナ聖書に行ってフロート車を飾り付けるだけだよな。家臣探査前夜のスラサタンナ聖書ってどんな感じなんだろうな。気になるぜ。
Oh shit. I gotta get a picture of this. Hold on. Yeah, sorry, Ethan. Oh, that's sick. Whoa. Holy.
これでいいかな。あとは明日の朝のパレードを待つだけだ。
Let's go. All operations are done. Wait until the parade starts tomorrow.
最近みんなが私を避けている気がする。まるで木のうろに住むリスが秋になると何かを隠し始めるみたいな。
Get it squirrely because it's squirrels on the screen right now.
いいえ、パレードが終わったら素直にみんなに聞いてみましょう。誕生日、この特別な日には素敵なフロート車と美味しいキャンディーがある。そして
お待たせしました、我が女神。
私の騎士よ、出発しましょう。
Let's do this. Oh, that was Aether talking?
花車が揺らぎ、ナヒーダは目を開ける。そして言う。ナヒーダの誕生日は今日なのだと。花の騎士や従者が彼女を見つけた。
Oh, that's
神
sick.
よ、やっと見つけました。皆お会いできるのを楽しみにしています。
家臣探祭が幕を開け、人々は彼女を囲んで楽しく踊る。あれ？
あれはパティサラか？
花の騎士と従者は彼女のためにサプライズを用意した。甘いキャンディーが彼女の周りで花火のように弾けた。
行くぞ、3、2、1。
花車がカラフルな鳥にぶつかると七色の喜びが舞った。実は私からもサプライズがあるのよ。出てきて。
Whoa. This is crazy. Oh, it was a dream.
花車が揺らぎ、ナヒーダは目を開ける。そして言う。こんなに素敵なお祭りは初めてだと。すべてがまるで夢のようだと。
The parade of the final cards concluded without a hitch. You'll return to Paris RDI. Paris DI, I meant to say. That was awesome, bro. I really enjoyed
サプ
that.
ライズが無事成功したことを祝って。
乾杯。やはりわしの目に狂いはなかった。
Wait, so if you had English on, bro, you probably heard nothing in that cutscene. She was probably just talking like air. Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad I changed it, bro.
カベ、お前は建築の天才じゃな。
先輩、飲みすぎですよ。
キャンディータワーがフロート車にぶつかったのを見てからファルザン先輩はずっと興奮してるんだ。実はさっきから何杯も飲んでるんだよ。
それくらいいいじゃないか。せっかくの祭りなんだから思い切って楽しまないとな。そういえばキャンディス、楽器うますぎだろ。どうして普段からもっと演奏してくれないんだ？
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。大抵は夜に見張りの仕事が落ち着いた時、星空を眺めながら弾いているんです。
星が羨ましいな。
でもお祭りの注目ポイントは私の演奏などではなく、ニーローさんの踊りでしょ。
急にそん
な。なるほど。ウジャとの目は沈黙の伝で預かったのか。
研究のために貸してあげようか。
いや、いい。そういった品は歴史を示すものに過ぎない。象徴となる過去が明らかになった今、ただの物品に戻ったんだ。
へえ、君なら珍しがるかと思ったけど、名前からするにきっとすごく綺麗な宝石なんだろう。一目見といて損はないんじゃないのか。
一目見るにはわざわざ沈黙の伝まで行かないといけない。いささか遠い。
もうちょっと外を出歩いてもいいんじゃないのか。
もし宝石の鑑定や認証でそれを教令院に持ってくることがあるなら、ついでに見てみてもいいが。
そういえばどれくらいの価値があるのか気になるな。
いい質問だね。考えたこともなかったよ。古代の王宮の城壁を見ても急に1ブロック外して価値を測ったりしないだろ
うちの学院のやつらならやりかねないな。最近の後輩たちはみんな好奇心旺盛らしいぞ。
もし本当にそういうブロックがあったら報告書を書いて俺の執務室に届けてくれ。
はあ？そんなことまで君に報告しなくちゃいけないのか？
いや、ただそうしてくれればブロックが届いたらすぐにわかるから一目見に行ける。
聞いた僕がバカだった。うかつに返事をするもんじゃないな。
報告書をリマインド代わりにするのか。なかなかいいアイデアだね。
リマインドといえば俺は感じた。友よ、神聖なる時が訪れようとしている。
そうかい？僕は何も感じなかったけど、ヘルマヌビスが君だけに呼びかけたってことかな。
今こそ七聖子
コレイが呼んでるみたいだから先に失礼するよ。
はあ、カードゲーム、またカードゲームか。コレイ、僕のことも呼んでくれないかな。
みんな楽しそうだね。
What about you? Are you having fun?
ええ、一生の中で一番忘れられない誕生日になったわ。
I'm glad.
宗神様の命は長いものですのに、今結論を出すのは早すぎませんか？そんなことないわ。その瞬間に、ああ、これは絶対に忘れられない思い出になるってわかることはある。あなたはソルシュというのね。あなたとお友達はスメールシティに引っ越すことは考えていないのかしら。それはお気持ちだけありがたくいただきます、宗神様。私たち彼には己の責務がありますから。それに私たちにとって町は騒がしすぎます。そうなの？でも人々と一緒に過ごしていれば面白いこともあると気づくはずよ。はい、私もそう思います。エッサンシュやシロフラと過ごした日々をよく思い出すのです。あ、本当か？嬉しいぜ。
Why, thank you.
そう考えると今回の家臣探査じゃみんなにサプライズがあったんだな。特にナヒーダがアランナラを呼び出した時はおいら本当にびっくりしたぞ。気に入ってくれてよかったわ。あなたたちに気づかれないようにしてねってあの子たちに念を押したの。それでアラン坂に会った時あんなに慌ててたんだな。口が滑るってこのことだったのか。でもスメールのみんなはあれがナヒーダが送った夢だと思っているぞ。夢ね。ナヒーダ？いいえ、なんでもないわ。そうね、私たち夢の中にいるようなものなのかも。
Then we should do our best to remember it. I like this. Let's capture this moment forever, so that even if we wake up, this moment will never be lost. This must have been what Al-Athmar wanted when he gave Rukkhadevata the wedge eye. Even though we don't have anything that powerful, we still have our own way to stop time.
でもどうすれば
はいはい、みんな集まってくれ。左側の人たち、もうちょっと寄って。
わしの靴を踏んでおるのは誰だすみません先輩、私だ。ちょっと人が多すぎて。シロフラ、ここはカレー専用の特別席よ。へん、こいつの隣で浮いていいのはオイラだけだぞ。なるほど、写真ね。本当に不思議な考え方をするのね。
From now on, every time you look at the photo, you remember the joy of this moment.
そんなことを経験したことはないけど、あなたを信じるわ。この瞬間が私たちのために止まってくれることを。
カーベも来て。
ああ、ちょっとタイマーを設置するから。よし。3、2、1。
誕生日おめでとう。
Oh, that's sick. Yo, look at Sino, my dude. Look at my dude. He say, it's time to duel. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, bro. No, that's so nice. I'm sorry I'm staying on this for just so long. It's so cute, bro. It's so cute, bro. Oh my gosh. Wow. Third act complete. Ooh, they give us let me see. Oh, not this one. It's where is it? Am I stupid right now? Come on, West. Am I stupid right now? Bruh, where is it? Am I blind? I'm only seeing this picture though. It says it's in my inventory, right? Am I tripping? No, it wouldn't be down here. Anyway, guys, well, I can't find it at the moment for some reason. I don't know where that thing is, bro. I only see this one. I really should only see this one. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Let's go over here. There towards the sun. Anyway, guys, thank you for Thank you for. Man, sometimes these things just, I don't know. Cause I think about in a few years from now, like Genshin might be done, and anyway, I don't want to think about sad stuff. It's Nia's birthday, but I thank you guys for watching me do this little event for Nahida's birthday. She deserves all the love in the world. She's the best for all time. One of my favorite Archons. It's between her and Farina. I don't know who's my favorite, but I thank you guys for watching me. And have a great day. Orange is out. Peace.